What's up guys, Jason here. I am down in the nerd lair yet again with several more eBay orders to pull and ship out. If you're new to my channel, I always say eBay is not a full-time job for me. This is just a casual side hustle, not paying bills with this money, hardly making enough to buy a new video game. But if you're curious to see what I sold, stick around, we're jumping right into this. Okay, so getting us started here, I sold 5 more Xbox 360 games. This is going to be a lot of Assassin's Creed. I do have a ton of Assassin's Creed. So this is going to be Brotherhood, Revelations, Assassin's Creed 3, the GameStop edition, 2, and the first one. Sold these for $18. Taking a little coffee break here. These Xbox 360 games are selling pretty well. The same seller that I purchased from has another couple of lots up. I could probably get another 200 or 300 for the same price, about $1 each. But I have enough inventory to last for a while. And I actually don't have an eBay store, so I'm only doing about 50 listings a month, unless there's a large lot that I'm going to list and I want to spend that 35 cents. But aside from that, I can't list really more than 50 listings a month. But next up, I sold Tomb Raider for the 360. Tomb Raider is going to be right down here. Case is pretty nice, and that is complete. Let me double check. Yep, that's complete. Sold a Pokemon action figure that's a little on the bulky side. I hope I don't have to drive to the post office to get rid of it. It's going to be a Rockruff Throw and Pop Pokeball. There we go. I bought a lot of 10 of these a few weeks ago. This is the first one to sell. Sold it for $14. I'm hoping the others will go for roughly the same price. I got 9 more to get rid of. Next up is Project Gotham Racing 4 for the 360, of course. Played this a ton when it first came out, and of course it's not expensive at all. Sold this for $6. It is complete. I'll get this packaged and ready to go. Just sold my second copy of Mass Effect, the original one for the 360. I now have one left, and I did have to update that listing because this case and the disc is a little beat up on my third copy. But this one sold for $6.50. That's 50 cents more than the first one sold. It's a complete game. I'll get this packaged up and ready to go. 2 more Xbox 360 games just sold. Both Halo Reach. I initially had 3 copies of this game. Now I think I'm down to 0. Actually, I do have 1 left. So I'm going to pick the 2 cleanest ones for these people. And they each sold for $7.50. These sat a while. I'm not sure why they sold back to back like that. Maybe it was mentioned somewhere and it got a little hit of popularity. I'll raise the price on that if I need to though. 2 more titles just sold, Assassin's Creed Brotherhood and Revelations. I haven't played either one of these. I'm not a huge fan of the franchise. I tried one game for the PS Vita, but just couldn't get into it. Sold both of these for $9 though. I'll get these packaged up and ready to go. I was able to do some retail arbitrage from Target. I'm not usually at Target just because it's so far away, but since I was in that general area, I popped in. I found 3 of these figures, Gorn. It's a retro Star Trek reproduction Mego figure. This was only $7.48, and recent sales on eBay showed it was going for about $22. So I did grab 3 of him. I'm hoping to double my money on that one. Also grabbed 1 Chekhov, and he was only $6.48. I probably could have stayed in there all day just buying up these figures. There was a ton there that was on sale, and surprisingly it looked like it had not been picked through. So I may need to pop in that Target again in the near future. As a collector of action figures, sometimes I am my own eBay source, and that's what happened in this situation. Filtered out a lot of the collection, got rid of this figure. I think his name is Strife. Toy Biz, probably 1994, 93. Haven't displayed him in years. I was able to sell him for $14. Ready to get rid of him. I wanted to take a moment to talk about cancellations. I don't get many cancellations, but I've gotten several in the last couple of weeks. Over the last 3 months, I've sold about 90 items. That's only roughly 30 items per month. and I've gotten 2 cancellations recently that I wanted to touch on briefly. I sold this Darkrai Pokemon plush a few days ago. It sold for $35. It was sitting for a while, so I was happy to see it go. The person actually paid for it. I was actually packing it up, and then I got a cancellation request with a message saying, hey, can I cancel this? No explanation. I didn't give him any trouble. I just accepted the cancellation right away, told him it was good to go, and then I relisted it for a higher price. I relisted it for $37. When this happens, I want to try to attempt to recoup that money from the cancellation and reposting of it, so I always raise the price. It may not make sense, but that's what I do. I had another cancellation on this Lego Batman game. This only sold for $610. The person went a couple days without paying, so I sent him a message saying, hey, if you want to pay, I can ship it out tomorrow. If not, my next shipping day will be Friday. No response. Went another several days. I finally opened up a case on it saying payment not received. The person immediately responded after that saying, oh, I'm so sorry. My son had my phone. He purchased it. I can't afford it. I live check to check. That's literally the message I got from this person. So I went ahead and just closed it out. But then when I attempted to relist it after that cancellation, it said it was not eligible for the free relisting. So I wasn't sure why that was. Then I just went to go manually relist it and realized at that point I'm already at my maximum free listings for the month. This was an item that had multi-quantity, so I guess they counted this as a selling even though it was a cancellation. So in my mind, I kind of got screwed twice. Once from the cancellation and another time from not being able to relist it, because of course if I relist it, I'm paying 35 cents. It's only a $6 game. I'm not going to fight with the customer. I'm not going to push the open case further, and I'm not going to pay 35 cents to relist a $6 game. So just a couple of annoyances over the last few weeks, but like I said, I don't get many cancellations, thankfully. I sold a 2-game lot, Grand Theft Auto 4 and Grand Theft Auto 5, both for the 360. Both are complete, very nice condition. I think one of them has the map as well. It's going to be somewhere down here on this bottom shelf, I'm sure. There we go. After like 30 seconds of searching for it. Very clean cases. I had these at 19 for a while. Weren't getting any bites. Finally lowered the price to 14, and then they pretty much instantly sold. I'm on my way to the post office box now. I love this particular box because it's less than 3 minutes away. It seriously could not be any closer. I'm a little restricted with the sizes of packages I can stick in there. I think the maximum height is about 5 inches, so I try to just sell small items. Easy day. Hit the subscribe button, mother.